All right. Uncle, how you doing, brother?
How's it going?
Shh, look at this.
Yeah,
look at there's no screen, bro. There's no screen. I actually get to see that beautiful face in person, live and in person.
Yes, sir.
America's favorite uncle is here in person. You can't beat it. As always, welcome, Unc.
Thank you.
Today we got a little something different. We want to give you guys a little treat. We know, I think everyone agrees that it's my favorite, the quickie episode.
The quickies, everybody loves a quickie, though. I don't know a single person that doesn't.
Yeah, right? Well, wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man? But today, since we're doing a little in person, we got the Unc in the house, drove all the way up, the little 5-hour commute to get up here.
Excursion.
Yeah. 14 to the 5, the 210 to the 138, back around, or the 118.
I think I had to get off and go on burro.
Oh, did you have to do the boat?
Nah,
from the flooding? Oh, okay.
The flooding?
Yeah, there's always flooding up here when it rains. But anyway, so we're going to do a quickie style, but an extended version. So this time I'm not going to be rushing you. Come on, Uncle. Come on. We're at 20. No, hey. Take your time. We go to an hour. Go to an hour. Yeah, it's a long quickie.
Smooth.
Yeah, smooth. So this is an extra long quickie, which I know you love, Louie. Yes, we are breaking the rules, but hey, we got good reason. We got an in-person show. We don't get to do these that often. There is too much going on in the world right now, so that's why we're going to go ahead and extend it. So like always, we're hitting all the hottest topics. Trump, politics, entertainment, celebrity madness, and everything that the internet is buzzing about. So please, buckle up. Safety first. Come on, Lou. Hey,
that's a stacked card, bro.
Yeah, it is a stack, but are you being safe? You got that Jimmy up? Hey, you got to always be prepared, bro. Not in the quickie. Oh, no, you don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is, You don't even know what it is, huh? You haven't used one since 82. All right. 82. So please buckle up, safety first, grab a drink, and settle in because this is a gentleman's hour quickie style extended edition.
Hey, we'll do it live, bro. Drop the intro.
Thank you. Oh. Beautiful. All right. All right. Drink. Hey, I like the energy live. It is different. Huh? We need to do this every once in a blue moon. You know what I mean?
Do it every day, bro.
Yeah. All right. Uncle Louie.
Yes, sir.
In person. As always, we start, regardless if we're online or we're in person, we're starting with that first subject. TWIT, this week in Trump. Like always, it dominates. So this is probably going to come out next Wednesday. So these are probably already going to be old.
Everything with Trump, bro. If it isn't to the minute,
it's day to day, right?
It's
probably going to be old, but hey, screw it. Let's do it. All right. New one. New pro-Trump banner appears at the DOJ headquarters. So he did this, I think last year, towards the end of the year, but he put it on. It was like the Department of Agriculture, so nobody really cared. But now that fool's put it on the DOJ, which is there's supposed to be a separation between the DOJ and Trump. So a lot of people are saying this is very Hitler-esque.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, he's suing them, right?
Who?
The DOJ? So he's suing them, but he's hanging his banner and hey, that's very Trump, bro. I don't know.
Very Trump. And he does want statues and stuff like that. Like, that's next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But right now, what's the quickest, easy way? Throw a big old, So, yeah, it's a little, bro. It's, he honestly does not care, doesn't care what anybody thinks. I mean, people are calling out what he's doing. Oh, he's a fascist. He wants to take. He does not.
He doesn't care, bro.
He's he's gonna push forward, and then he's just gonna lie and say, well, "It is what it is." Hey, whatever, and he gets out of it because then the next day there's a new story.
It's like I feel like he associates anger with respect.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're upset. They respect me. They're upset. That's what I want.
Right. It's either conflict or
he
nothing.
Don't care. He don't care what's at all.
He's ruthless. So, but they say it's a lot of it. How we were saying, old style and all that. But even like Kim Jong-un, who he loves that Kim Jong-un, and that's his move. Like the father has statues up and pictures. The grandfather. So now Kim Jong-un and That's a way.
You need some of those right here in front of your house. Hey, we can make it happen, bro.
But listen though, because we're not that different. Because if you think about it, think about it. Because I'm not even saying me. I'm saying all of us. Because we said Aguilars. You love to throw your name up. Go look at my garage. You see crap thrown up all the time. Anytime I can throw my name up, I'm gonna throw it up. So isn't that the same kind of thing? Like, hey, why are you over here? Throwing that propaganda. Like, hey, we all know you're an Aguilar. Hey, you don't need to put it. You don't have to. You have to be our face nonstop everywhere. It's on your tools.
You just open up my
It's on your gear. Bro, I've seen your shirt, Aguilar, that Laura made for you. It's a beautiful shirt. I love it. But bro, your name is everywhere too. Don't you have? You showed up last time with a cooler.
Yeah,
Aguilar.
Yeah. Everything has Aguilar.
So is that pride? Is that innocent pride, or is that you trying to? Wow. Hey, Aguilars are on top. And you just kind of force it down everyone's throat. I don't like how Trump is doing.
I don't even think I can go on with this anymore.
Is it over? Did I just break?
You just burst my bubble.
Crack the code?
Yeah, man. Like they just ran over my dog or something.
No, but you know what that is?
Anyways.
But that is...
I'll get over it.
That is kind of true, huh? Like, we love...
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this since I was a kid.
Right. Why though? Why? Because you have pride. You have pride in your name.
The original story is I got some jacked in elementary. And somebody told me, hey, it didn't have your name on it. That's it.
What was your underwear?
Aguilar, yeah.
Did your mom write?
My innocence. My innocence.
Someone took your innocence?
No, you know what? So ever since I was like, you know what? And then over the years it just became like a thing of pride.
Yeah.
Like I love like putting it on everything that I can.
Okay. Yeah, and Trump loves himself.
That's why I was like, damn, you know what? We are kind of like
ding ding ding
this
ding
week,
ding
this
ding
week
ding.
in Aguilar, I guess.
This week in Aguilar.
Damn.
We got put in our place. All right. So you heard about his board of peace, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, let me list the names of before we even go.
The peaceful recipients?
Yeah, this is somebody that turned down. I want to talk about that. But listen to these countries: Albania,
nice.
Argentina, Armenia. I thought Armenia got wiped out. Didn't they get?
No, I think it was what it was there before, right? And then it became Armenia.
Oh, okay.
Right? The genocide or whatever?
The genocide, right? By the Turks or whatever. I thought they wiped those fools out. That's why they're all in Burbank.
It might be a small tribe. Maybe there's like 17 people.
But that's why they're all in Burbank, right? Or Glendale?
Glendale. That's why they're all in Glendale.
Right? Because they got...
Off of Brand Boulevard.
They got kicked out of their... No.
Yeah, just kidding. It's a joke.
All respect to Armenia. And one of my close buddies, good friends who I became close with is Armenian, and so and he's a big dude, so I'm not gonna talk.
He's a big dude,
a real big dude with anger issues.
Wow.
So I am not gonna talk crap about Armenia. Azerbaijan, Bahrain, which I thought Bahrain was in Iran, but Bahrain, I guess that's another country.
Have you been there, right? Vacation?
We summer there.
Summer
we summer there. Desiree likes to get in the Khabib and the full, and I drag her around on a leash. Belarus. Bulgaria, Cambodia. What do they have? I mean, I don't want to talk crap, but like, what do they have to offer to the world as far as like military wise?
I've only seen them in Rambo movies,
right? Bro. That's what I'm saying. Is that even a country? Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Egypt, El Salvador, Hungary, Indonesia, Israel, Jordan, not Michael, the country. Kazakhstan, Kuwait. I thought Kazakhstan was for
Borat.
Yeah,
Borat, right? Yeah.
I thought that was
Borat's
made up.
On board. Nice.
Thought that was made up.
Nice.
Kuwait, Kosovo, Morocco, Mongolia, Pakistan, Paraguay, Qatar, or they call it Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, Uzbekistan, and Vietnam. So that's the list of countries that are on board on his board of peace. Who's missing
from them? I don't know. There's got to be some. Oh no, I was gonna say Ghana, but they're not gonna allow them. No, I have no idea, dude. It's crazy because like you said, I thought some of those places were off the map.
I think some people just made some stuff. Pacoima is in here too. I think you're supposed to be
east or west, because there's a difference. There's a
wall now.
divider.
There's a wall in between. But what's missing is our traditional allies. The real heavy hitters: France, the UK, Ireland,
Germany,
Spain,
Japan, all those. Yeah, The real ones.
The real ones. The real, with with the heat, they're all missing.
Let me ask you this.
What is this?
Do those countries even have armies?
Bro, that's why I said Cambodia.
Like, what are they going to do?
All I ever see is how you're right. They're in Rambo, and they got AK. They got 30-year-old AKs, and they yell crap. Yeah. They shoot up in the air. Like, come on, bro. Like, how is that going to help us
deal?
How's that going to...
a Forerunner.
Yeah. 1982.
Yeah.
Forerunner. And half of the dudes are on the back. With the, you're right. With the, you're talking about that movie Commando, I think.
Yeah, dog.
But that, bro, how are they going to help us against Russia? How are they going to help us against, say, one of the, I don't know, another... one of the Middle Eastern countries, Iran or Iraq. Like, how are they going to help us against? Like, this is crazy. But okay, so tell me if I'm not mistaken or I'm not crazy. But what I think he's trying to do, because now he just said that he's pledging 10 million of American dollars into this Board of Peace, which you saw he's the supreme leader of the Board of Peace. He has last call on who gets
supreme leader.
He gets last call on everything. So he's going to basically be in control of this little world board or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And he's taking the money. He's going to be in charge of how that money is spent. You know what I mean?
Take the money and run.
You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, how does this even make sense? He just put himself in charge of this new organization and he's giving U.S. money to himself. Like, I don't know,
Lord.
I mean, but anyways, the reason I brought this up is because they asked the Vatican to join
the Vatican,
and Pope Leo turned him down. So
let me think about it.
I guess he declined to take part in his Board of Peace, with his top diplomat saying international crisis management should be handled by the United Nations rather than a U.S.-led body. And that's what a lot of those countries that won't join up, because they're saying, wait, this doesn't make sense. Like, Trump is literally in control of everything on this. Like, this isn't, the UN it's a group. It's a group that they all vote together. Yeah. Everybody has equal say, whatever. No, not this new one. So I don't know. What do you think?
The Supreme Master, what's his name? The Supreme Lord?
The Supreme Leader.
Supreme Leader, Master.
And he invited that Viktor Orban, who's, a war criminal. So I don't know. Would you join if you were one of our allies?
If he reached out to me, I probably would.
No, not you. One of our allies.
Oh, nah.
No, right?
It's gonna come back, bite him in the butt,
right?
And I mean, look at it's like the bad news bears, bro, of world leaders and countries. Yeah,
but look at them. They ended up making it to Texas.
They made it to the ship. Nah, you know what? Nah.
It's not going to end good, right? And this is a way for him to extend power. So if he doesn't get another 4 years, then he can just, after he goes from his presidency, he can just go to this new board and be like, now I'm in charge of this.
Pick up where I left off.
Right.
Let me get myself. What does he? Does he wear a crown? Does he wear a robe? I think he wears a robe.
Did you see the first meeting? That fool slept.
He fell asleep.
He slept through most of it. And this one, he's like this. And then everyone starts clapping. He goes like this.
Oh yeah, and he said, it doesn't say like, I'm just resting my eyes because it's a boring meeting.
Yeah, he talks about it. He said, this is boring. This is boring stuff.
Yeah, sleepy Dunn.
Yeah, bro. I mean, there's nothing. It's every okay. And so then this just came out today. It's not in here, but so his Tariffs, the Supreme Court, which I'm shocked because those fools usually have his back. They voted 6-3 to say, hey, bro, you're these terrorists are out of line. You're out of line. So then he goes. Since they struck down those tariffs, and then he issued a whole new set through executive order, and he just said 10% on the whole world. Everybody now, doesn't matter who you are, you're tariffed.
Hey, did you get your check?
Which one, the Doge or the tariff check?
No, the Doge check is that's a gift card.
Oh, that was it for Amazon? Is it Amazon? Yeah,
for Amazon.
How do you think I got these mics, bro?
The tariff rebate. You know, get that? That was in the mail.
And I saw a cool. It was like an IG post, and it was like, oh, this chick's like, oh, have you got your Doge check? It's like, okay, no. How about your tariff check? No. Okay, how about your no tax on tips? Oh, no. How about no tax on? So she's like, starts going through the list of all this stuff that he
of all the promises,
and it's nothing, bro. It's nothing. All right,
good old Trump.
So this was one that we talked about over here earlier. And we were just joking, but this is not a joke. So Iran stages naval drills with who else? Your favorite country?
Kazakhstan.
Russia, bro. Yeah, you were rooting for Drago.
He took out my boy Apollo, dude. Hell no. That was,
you
was on after.
You didn't have that little
Apollo.
Drago shirt, bro? Come on, man. I could have sworn I saw you at a party with that. Iran stages naval drills with Russia against huge, because I guess the U.S. is building up. So we sent our whole fleet. What is that? The Persian Gulf? That I guess I don't know where they're at, but the U.S. sent our whole fleet over there. So then, of course, what's Iran doing? They're feeling threatened. Which, I mean, trust me, I'm not backing Iran. They're pieces of shit. But if they do feel threatened, they are allowed to. They're allowed to say, okay,
they mobilize.
Right. So that's what they're doing. They're mobilizing with Russia. So if this doesn't tell you right off the bat, we should be helping Ukraine to defeat Russia. I don't know what does. I don't know why he keeps kissing their ass. But anyway, are you nervous at all? And you should be, because you got a son. I got a son that's draft age. Who knows if this turns into a big old world war? You know what I mean? Like I know most likely that's not going to happen, but it's like it's a thought, right? Like
I'm not scared directly, obviously, because like you said, I feel like it's not going to happen,
right?
But I mean, he's just so unstable. You don't know if it's going to happen.
Right. You don't know.
Just because you think it won't happen doesn't mean, it won't happen. Yeah, I'm on edge, actually. That's probably the best way I could describe it. I'm not scared. But yeah,
man. Nothing wrong with admitting if you are.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Bro, come on, man. I almost cried at the last episode.
I know.
Hey, click the link.
Answer me this. Answer me this. If we would have done that last one in person, I could have given you a look and I
would have cried.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, I would have cried.
Damn it. So you'll cry over the women in your life, but you won't cry over Iran.
Iran and Rachel.
All right.
In cahoots.
All right. Okay. Next page. Let's see if we got more Trump.
Why is that paper folded?
Yeah, no. It seems like someone squished this up.
You look at it and drawing it
and put them in their pocket.
Yeah, I would have made notes on it.
Aguilar all over it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I want to ask you a separate question about this chick. Marjorie Taylor Greene takes aim at MAGA. Trump administration. Oh, after that Prince Andrew arrest. So the UK arrested Prince Andrew because of the Epstein files over there. I guess they said he was sending secrets or something. I don't know. Either way, they got him. And so he's been arrested. I don't know what the hell else all this says. But anyways, Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and basically, bro, she's bashing that full Trump. And she's saying, this is what we voted for. This is America first. Now we're going to go bomb Iran. Like, what is going on? Where's America first is let's take care of these Epstein survivors. You know what I mean? So my question is, what do you think of the whole Marjorie Taylor Greene going full circle now, being Trump's biggest backer to now, no, Trump is a piece of crap and all this. And then my second question is, do you think she's attractive at all? Because like sometimes I look at her and I'm like, oh, that's a little rough, that's a little tough. But then sometimes I'm like that tough, that she has that manly body. She's like, and I'm like, I don't know, it kind of does a little something for me. But I wouldn't be proud of it. But anyways, give me your take on her. How do I change this?
I don't know. That goes with your emotion. So if it's red or orange, that means you're
mood ring. So what is yours saying? Rainbow?
Mine's changing looks constantly.
No, it's rainbow.
Yeah. But
what does that say?
Man, I'm a little questionable tonight.
So what's your take on MJ, MTK, MTG?
MTG it's weird because in the matter of a year?
Yeah, a year.
She literally, from his first reign of terror, came out of nowhere and was
alleged reign of terror.
What do you mean?
It's
in the history books.
Okay.
It's in the history.
Oh, his first.
Yeah. His first.
Okay.
His first reign of terror, that first term he served, she was the forefront. She was spearheading most of his nonsense, and anything he said went, and she signed off on it, whatever. So I despised her. I could not stand her. I'm like, you know what? I don't like her.
Back then.
Okay. And then during the Biden administration, those 4 years, she was still loud and obnoxious, but it was like whatever.
Harmless.
Yeah, it was more of like a old cat lady yelling at you on the sidewalk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came into his second term, and she was back at it again. And it's like once she did that 180 and was off his train, I was kind of like, you know what? Like, she does make some sense now. Like that, if she's calling him out,
right,
more power to her.
Right.
I'm all for it because, yeah, dude, someone needs to call him out. And if she can see the light and be like, dude, he's not good for us. And I mean, hey man, I'm not fully supporting her, but I do agree with that. And I don't think I never thought I'd say that, but yeah.
Has she gone up in her attractiveness?
No, that is something that you can't, what's that saying? You can't dip a turd in sugar and tell me it's a Snickers.
Why though? Because of her face? But she's a CrossFit, bro. She is fit, bro. You don't like them thick chicks?
I don't like her, dude. Her face is like,
it's a catcher's
you know what she looks like? She looks like one of the, you remember the old Muppet show?
The OG.
There's like when they had like a band.
Yeah, they're all crazy.
They used to have a girl that looks just like her, bro, and that's all I can see.
Ratty hair and all that. Yeah. Okay.
And, no, I'm not a fan of her. Okay.
I feel the same way. I was having this conversation with the Dirty One because Dirty One hates her too, and I was like, I do hate her, but it's like now I kind of. But because like now she's making good points and she has seen the light and she's going on all the like liberal media talk shows and trying to make amends, and they're talking trash to her and they're, yeah, but you said that. And she's like, all she can say is like, yeah, I apologize. Like now that I look back on it, which if it is true, okay, cool. If you're just trying to now, cause you know that he's going to go down and you're trying to make your run back for the next cycle and you're trying to get back in good graces and hey, see, I got out early.
But you don't respect that a little bit more than the ones that are literally going down with the ship.
No, I respect that.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, yeah, if she is trying to cement herself for her next phase, which let's say he does go down, let's say he dies, or let's say if bro, you don't know,
he's going down. I'm not saying about
you
dying.
Don't know
he's going down. He's got it.
Okay, so let's say hypothetical, he gets arrested and he gets whatever, and now it's a new administration with a new look, and she's trying to get whatever she's going to get, a talk show, a book deal, whatever. I mean, I respect that because at least I feel like these other ones are just doing it to stay relevant, to stay on his good graces. Right. And then they're going to eventually write a book, eventually, get a talk show, whatever. But at least say, at least she's trying to correct it. That's what I mean.
She's trying to get on the right side before it's too late. Okay, speaking of like these crazy ass conservatives, I know your son's in the other room, but what do you think about that Bobert for some reason? Something does it for me, bro.
You know what it is? I think because you like to go to the movies a lot.
I was about to say, did you see that? Did you see that video? Right? Did you see that video? They're in
Colorado.
Yeah, they're in.
What did they go watch? Wicked or something?
No, they're in like a play. And she's like, reaches over to the guy and he's like, I don't know. He's getting nervous. He's getting nervous.
Is there any popcorn in here?
He's getting nervous. Yeah, pop.
There's something I think with all those MAGA chicks. They might be good looking, they might be whatever, but they're just they're like evil hearted, bro.
Yeah, they're so bad.
Yeah, I can't. I can't, bro. Like there's a part of me that's like just the fact that I'm Mexican and they probably
you know what I mean. Hey, you could bang me, but then you got to go outside and
cut my grass.
You got to hurry and do my backyard.
And get back to work, boy.
Yeah, you know, but you know what? That's a good point. And I've always felt like that too. Is that I always still feel like an outsider when you get around like different people and a group of them, and you still feel like, are they looking down at me? Or are they thinking I'm not as smart as them? Which I probably am not. But still, hey, at least give me the
benefit of the doubt, bro. The benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Let me prove to you that I'm innocent, not as smart as you.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, exactly. Don't jump the gun.
But you know what? That's probably insecurities. I got to get more confidence. Hey, remember I told you the story about the women? I was like, my grandma, she always wanted me to have more of that confidence and more of that giddy up and go. So I need to get more of that. But all right. So how about this? Mexico is currently reaping the rewards of the U.S. and Canada beefing because Canadian tourists have abandoned U.S. vacations now, and now they're taking them to Mexico. So it says Mexico has seen an uptick in arrivals from Canada as the country's tourists continue to forgo U.S. visits amid tensions, not to mention a boycott that seems to endure since President Donald Trump returned to office. And honestly, it's most likely not just Canada. Did you see they had protests against him, and it was like, I think it was Denmark. I think it was Denmark too, or one of those other like Switzerland. It was other countries where they were at, and they were like going through the streets. They had a big old float of like Trump, and he's doing something with like the MAGA or something with the Statue of Liberty or something.
Oh, yeah,
he's trying to kiss it with his tongue or something. But it's like, bro, the whole world knows that this guy's a joke. The whole world is starting to hate us. There was I think it was an Australian, like a wrestling event or maybe I don't know, one of those, something like that, some event. And one of the fighters, or I think it was a fighter, was American. So they started playing the American national anthem, and the whole crowd just started, boo!
Oh, you know what I saw? I know they did it at a hockey game during the national anthem.
Oh, a hockey game too, yeah.
And then I know they did it. It was AEW, which is like the number 2 wrestling company, where it was, I think, the main event. I don't know if it was a pay-per-view or just like one of their weekly shows. But yeah, they were yelling like F ice, F ice, F ice. Like, bro, it's just we're like a joke, bro, and
we're like a joke. And so, but we're gonna get hit the hardest, or a lot of the like, California is a big tourist destination, New York, but a lot of these places are gonna get hit because now people are like, hey, well, why don't I go give my money to this fool when all he does is talk shit? He tariffs our country, talks shit about our country.
Bro, he hates Canadians.
For what reason? They say because that Trudeau, who's not even the prime minister anymore, because his wife is in love with him or whatever. You see, every time Trudeau would meet with Trump, and then Melania was right there. And she's like,
bro. Yeah,
she's like this, like, and now that fool's boning. What's Katy Perry. So
yeah, dog.
He probably, he doesn't like. Did you see at his speech yesterday? It was something where he's talking about one of the other president or something. He's like, you're a handsome young guy. He's like, I don't like handsome young men. I like young women.
Yeah.
People are like,
hey, bro, get the mic away from Grandpa.
Bro, right here in the middle.
Out of line here.
In the middle of the Epstein, all this, and you're over here saying, I like young women.
Well, you saw, like, I think it was for Christmas, that they had like little kids calling in and talking to both Trump and Melania, and one of the girls is hey, and he's like, oh, how old are you? She's like, 8. It's like, oh, you sound good looking. And
bro.
Like, bro, who lets this guy talk, dude?
He's gonna do whatever he wants. He can say whatever he wants, and then it's just let the team deal with the repercussions after.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And they're good at it. They completely lie. They just make stuff up.
I don't know if they're good at it. I just think it's like you said, he'll do one thing today. By the time you wake up tomorrow, there's something else.
Yeah.
You just can't dwell on it.
Focus on one.
Yeah, because by the time, it's good Lord.
Yeah. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying it's gonna end bad for him, because bro, now he sleeps every day in these meetings. Like, it's not just a once in a thing. You know what I mean? Like, he's asleep every single day. So I think he's kind of done. They say he only works like 5 hours.
Well, they said that the key is he doesn't golf anymore.
Oh, that's that. Yeah. Actually, I haven't seen him.
Yeah, that's what they said, that he's not golfing anymore. So he's like drained. There's no energy.
Wait. So the golf was giving him energy?
Well, I think he had energy to do it.
Yeah.
But if he has no energy where he can barely
to even golf.
Yeah, so he's not even golfing. And they say he loves golf.
I love golf.
Yeah, so
that's the one thing we have in common.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That's the no, because I love seeing my name in lights too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But that's true, bro. I haven't seen him golfing forever. So if he's not golfing, he's not doing.
Yeah, he's hurting.
He can't even golf.
He probably can't even stand by himself for that long.
Yeah.
Because he's always behind a podium, sitting at a desk. Yeah.
So the days are numbered, right? We got to start doing but I don't know, that might be bad karma. That what is it? They do the death poll or whatever.
We'll give him the over under, bro. We could do an over under.
Yeah, we could do an over under. Over under is good.
6.5 months.
No, come on. That is
2.5 hours.
That's me. 2.5 hours for me. I'm gonna say for me, I'm gonna go under. Are we talking death or just something bad happening? He gets thrown out of office or something.
Nah, he's not getting thrown out, bro. Okay, he's gonna die.
I'm going under a year and a half because, bro, it's not gonna happen.
A year and a half. So is that 18 months?
Yeah.
You want to take 18 and a half months?
You want to take it? You want to take?
I'm not taking the over, dog.
So okay, let's set the line of the year. Let's set the line of the year. I'll go over. You want to go under?
I'll go under a year.
Okay, so the bet. We're betting that new F-150 you got.
All right.
Against my son's 82 Chevy.
The box Chevy.
The bet is 1 year. I bet he makes it one full year.
So
a year from today. Put it down.
February 20th, 2026.
Yes.
27.
27.
He'll still be alive.
Yes.
And I'm saying Christmas Eve.
Actually, let's just make
2026.
Let's make it Valentine's Day next year. I say he makes it.
They're gonna find him in bed with Caroline Levitt on Valentine's Day.
Hey, well, since we're talking chicks, what do you think about her?
I don't know. She's another dead soul.
Yeah, but
She's dead, and I couldn't win an argument with her.
true.
She's gonna convince me that I should have taken the trash out.
Oh,
And
well,
then when I take it out,
You should.
you know what I mean? No, I know, but she's gonna convince me that I didn't when I did. You know what I mean? Like, nah, dog. No.
She's gonna try to convince you you're white, bro. Yeah, you're white,
No,
brother.
she's gonna convince herself that I'm white.
But you know what? She's got that
Little dark boy.
that baby fat still. You know what I mean? It's like something. She's like that natural thick. I don't know. Something about her. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm going right. Maybe I need to join back and see what this whole hype is about. You know what I mean?
Hey, and this is the best time to jump in when the
it's
ship is burning or sinking, and you're.
It's not working for me on the other side, so I don't get any respect with them either. So, all right, let's jump on that. Well, what do you think about that Mexico now? And that's pretty crazy because I just heard Mexico was every time I hear there's like a travel warning in Mexico because the cartel's always shooting people up in the vacation spots.
I think if you go to Mexico, your best bet is to go to a nice resort.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they're either owned by the cartel or they pay the cartel.
They have to.
Now, if you're gonna go and Airbnb in these little smaller villages, and maybe it's a little questionable, but man, like a lot of those places have that all inclusive, bro. How could you not? How could you not, bro?
Hey, me and you and all inclusive.
Yeah,
That's what we
bro.
need to do. Drink, bro. They just bring. I mean, those drinks have zero alcohol. One time, me and
No, you just wait, drink beer.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, a mixed drink, I'm not gonna drink that. So.
Yeah, and you're right. And you say the ice and all that. You don't want to mess with it. You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
But then we usually have Tecate or
Corona, dog.
Corona. I don't like Corona.
Coronas.
I don't like it.
Takes me back to the old days, bro.
I don't like it. But anyways, all right. So if that is true, I'm glad for Mexico on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm American 100% through and through. And of course, I don't want to see our country do shitty, but if this fool needs to learn a lesson and this is how we do it, you got to hurt him in the pocket.
You got to hurt him in the pocket, yeah.
So, all right. How about this? So he's set to do the State of the Union speech on Tuesday. And that's the speech where you go and, he's of course going to say that the election was stolen, all that crap, but it's supposed to give you the
rundown.
The rundown of the country, how we're doing, what we want to do, just a general overall feel-good speech. Yeah, right? The whole...
the country's salvaged, in my opinion, but yeah. Couple dings on the door and the fender, but...
Nah, you could buff that out. Isn't that always... Every time I used to get somebody like, I could buff that out. Or they're buffing it, nothing, and it never works. So anyway, so that is on Tuesday, but they say we could be in a shutdown. I don't know if that's supposed to happen this weekend or
the government shutdown.
Yeah, because
they never resolved it. Right? They just went back to work.
They pushed an extension.
They said, "We'll deal with it in February."
Yep.
Guess what? It's February.
It's February. So
good Lord.
And supposedly now they don't want to give the Democrats finally smartened up. They don't want to give them any more funding for ICE, which is smart. But anyway, so he's supposed to do that speech, but there's a bunch of Democratic senators and representatives that plan to boycott his State of the Union and attend a different rally instead. So my question for you is, what do you think of that? Because a part of me is like, no, you should go. And then you should boo him and you should protest him. If you run away, it's kind of like, oh, I'm a pussy.
He thinks that you left and you, whatever, I got under his skin.
Right.
They can't stand to be in my presence.
Right? No, you show up and you stare that dictator down in the eye.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
That's what I don't understand. Why do they have to take the high road always? Yeah, and the Republicans just don't give a crap, dude.
No, they'll do it.
It's like I'm telling you, man. I wish I could sit in one of those. And I'd boo the crap out of them. I'd just start.
Oh hell yeah!
They
would throw you out. Remember the black dude from last year? I think it was his
Booker, right?
No, it wasn't. It was some old black dude, and they had to carry him out because he started yelling. But remember the Boebert and her?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Liar.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I don't understand why I think if we were to like not take the high road.
Yeah,
and play it to their level, bro.
Right,
and it's like, oh no, we can't do that because, it's way past that.
It's way past
that.
And well, that's why what's his name, Gavin Newsom, started doing that a little. Like he started posting memes. He's kind of chilled out after a while. Like I think people told him, hey, you better relax.
Yeah,
but
hey, bro, you're still a Democrat. Stop doing that. Okay,
but that did kind of pop him up because a lot of people were like, hey, I like that. Yeah, like,
that's what I
take
think
shots
we need.
back at him, bro. Why are we just, okay, I get it. Hey, turn the other cheek. But
you're gonna get slapped again.
You get slapped again. Nothing's gonna change.
Come on, man.
So I agree. I say fight, and you're right. If the Democrats have always tried to uphold that we're going to hold to a higher standard, which I get. If they're playing by the rules, they will play by the rules, and we're going to hold a higher standard. But guess what? These fools did to the rule book what you did to my paper. They crumbled it up. They don't give a crap, bro. They said
they don't, bro.
And so if they're going to go low and they don't give a crap about the rules, then hey, guess what? Now we got to go low too. So that's how I feel.
And not only that, but it's like what. And every the reporters, the politicians, everybody just okay. Well, yeah, whatever. And they're supposed to be conservative. That's not conservative, bro. Being disrespectful and
no, even all the spending is not conservative. Everything they've been doing. The only thing that is conservative is the no to abortion. That's it.
Yeah, and when it comes to religious stuff, right? Yeah,
religious stuff. But everything else, they're just saying, oh no, that's cool. Let him do what he wants to do. But okay. So speaking of that State of the Union. In your household, who would give the State of the Union and what would that speech be?
Honestly, it would probably be Natalia.
Yeah, it's usually the smallest ones that run the house.
Is the I call her LJ sometimes.
LeBron James?
Nah, Laura Jr.
Oh,
because
I thought you said
LBJ?
Lord. I thought you said Lord Jesus.
Lord Jesus.
I was like, hey, bro, it's putting a lot on the kid, bro.
No pressure.
Hey, Natalia, you need to walk on the water.
Yeah,
you need to walk on the water
into wine, girl. Break bread and feed everybody. No. You know what it is? I have full confidence in that kid to she's gonna run the show. She could run for president if she wanted to. Because I mean she Laura obviously is the foundation of that house. But if you need a representative, I'm sure Natalia will gladly do it. She's very well spoken. She likes the attention. She likes to take charge. So it would definitely be her.
And what would she say is the State of the Union of the Louis and Laura Aguilar household right now?
I think she'd probably start off with a joke.
You got to.
You got to give a shout out. You got to give a shout out to the people in the room.
Yeah.
I mean, she would be down the middle. She'd probably tell you.
Would she say things are going good?
No, I think she would be down the middle, bro. Like, you know what? If this is good, this is good. It could be worse. If this is bad, it could be better. And then you take it for what it is.
Do you think she would call you out at all? Like, hey, Louis, sure. I'm gonna need a little bit more from you on this.
Yeah, a little bit more maturity and a little less wisecracks.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Put me in my place for sure. Yeah,
I respect the game, but you know what though? Every time I do see her, she does seem serious.
Bro.
That's a future. You're right. That is a future leader. That's a future CEO. She's
a born leader.
That is a future something that whatever she.
Yeah.
Honestly, she's one of those kids where it's like, what is it? Where they say the your peak or your future is. The only one holding you back or whatever is yourself. Whatever you want to accomplish, you're going to accomplish. Yeah.
She might not want to be president, but she could definitely do it. Man, she's very she's a rule follower too. So it's like,
is she?
If they're go make a line, she'll make a line and you'll see everybody kind of like, she's like, hey, they said a line. Line starts behind me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So she'd be the who would be the leader of the house? The leader of the house. Yeah.
The smallest one.
Laura's the president. And then obviously like Nick and Cass are like the higher ups. And I'm just like a security guard or something.
Just tell me what to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm the driver.
So me and you have the same role, then, I guess, because you know what? They're good at making me think I'm in control, but you're right. I'm not. All of a sudden they start making decisions. I'm like, hey, when did
that
happen? Who talked about that? Hey, we already made that call. All right. Well, guess what? We made it through Twit live. That was it.
Twit.
That was Twit. We have more stories. So I want to start it with I didn't write it down, but I was talking with you and your son about this earlier. This is like captured the nation right now. The little monkey named Punch. So the story is Punch is a little, I don't know if he's a baboon or a monkey. I don't even know. I don't know the whole species of
the genus.
And in light of that whole posts that Trump. I don't want to say anything.
You don't want us to get out of
that
line.
get me in trouble, but I thought I heard baboon, but I don't know if he's a baboon because he looks different from them a little. He looks darker.
You saw his butt and it was in red.
And you know what? Because the baboons are light, like brown, right? Like brownish.
Yeah, but also you said he's like 6 weeks old?
Yeah, he's 6 weeks old, but he's dark and he's the one getting picked on. Why do you think? Dark, bro.
Oh, good.
Dark, bro. But anyways, okay. So this little monkey's name is Punch. And I guess they said the pregnancy from the mom was hard. So I don't know if the mom is still alive or she died, but she rejected him at birth. And I guess all the other members of the whatever, that little zoo kind of caught on. So it's like once somebody's been exiled.
China?
Japan.
Japan.
And so anyway, so the first clip I saw, he's going up and he's trying to talk to another little homie, another little kid. And the mom comes and grabs Punch and starts spinning him in a circle, dragging him basically on the floor. And then Punch is screaming like a psycho, he's a baby, you know? And he runs. They gave him a big orangutan they got from IKEA, they said. It's a big old stuffed animal, and he carries that. So whenever he gets jumped, he runs, grabs that stuffed animal, and just hides under it. And then people kind of leave him alone. But every day it seems like they pick on him. Finally, today, for the first time I saw this other older monkey. It was a male, so it might be. Oh, actually, now I'm thinking about it, that might be a predator because it's an adult male.
What do you think? He's gonna eat him?
No, he's like caressing him and touching him.
Give him candy? So put him in his van? Said, hey,
I got a white man out back.
I got a Nintendo Switch. Let's go.
No, but this monkey finally embraced him, and so there are people, and like you saw Punch just like, just like sink into his arms. So people are like, oh, he finally experienced some love. So I want to ask you your opinion, but before I do, the zoo, because people are like kind of mad and like, hey, why don't they help him? Why don't, like anytime one of the handlers comes in to feed, Punch runs and jumps on the arm and won't let go. Like, I want to stay with you. Yeah, I want to stay with you. But so people are mad, but then the zoo reached out and they said, well, you know what? This is kind of how it happens.
You have to
exactly. They said rather than feel sorry for him, just understand that this is the process.
To our zoo.
Right. He's, and he's kind of annoying a lot of the littler ones. So it's a lot of the parents that are coming and like, hey, Punch, get out of here, bro. Leave my kid alone. I guess they said that monkeys are real possessive of their own. Right. So it's like if they think you're annoying their kid, they're going to come over and punk you. So they said it's not so much that he's hated and all that. They're like, yeah, he's a little goofball. He's a little annoying. And they said that they think some of the other monkeys maybe are a little bit jealous of him because he gets so much special attention. Like every time he comes in, the handler's like, all right, come on. You know what I mean?
Come
like,
here, you.
Yeah, like my little special guy. So
my little special guy.
My question to you is, I know you didn't really know about the story, but what do you think about that? Is bullying ever okay? And I know because growing up as a boy, sometimes they say, hey, like, let the kid learn. Like, don't go bail him out every single.
Yeah.
Don't go run in the comments and hey, leave my son alone. My son's not crazy.
He's not crazy.
Not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying, rather than always hypothetical. Hey, what if rather than always protecting, enabling your son or your kids, don't you think sometimes you got? Like, I know that's a big problem for me too. And this is all jokes aside. Like, it is hard to like sit back and kind of like,
watch.
Okay, let my or your daughters or your son come and tell you. My son doesn't ever do it. My daughters come and like, I'm having problems, and a part of you wants to be like, hey, F that girl. Let me go. I'll go beat up her dad. Well, unless her dad's a big old dude, no, but I'll go talk to the girl or
maybe look.
Yeah, I'll go
stare him down in my truck.
I'll
down
go
the
drive
street.
by. I'll go drive by the house a couple times to see if it's safe. But I mean, I know it's easy to jump and protect, but this is nature. And honestly, like us raising kids, it is a lot of human nature. And it's like, where is that fine line to where I need to help, but then if I'm helping too much, I'm also kind of hurting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're babying them and then they don't know how to defend themselves.
Exactly. Do you have a punch in your family, or are you raising your kids more to, hey, you got to stick up for yourself, but I have your back. I have your back, but you got to stick up for yourself.
In my household, I don't think there is a punch. But I'm going to say this, bro. I think they set up that monkey. Why'd they name him Punch? Maybe that's why he's getting punched, bro. Come on.
I didn't even think of that. That's good.
I'm going to give him a little stuffed orangutan. Give him a stick or something.
Oh, hey, don't teach him how to
come
fish.
On, man. Yeah.
Show him. Wait, no, don't give him food. Teach him how to fish. Don't show him how to. Don't give him that. You're right. They gave him that, and I bet a lot of those other monkeys are pissed at like, hey, why does this fool get this special treatment?
They set him up for failure, dog.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I see that too.
I would see that, but I do think that with your kids, you need to. I always tell them, stand up for yourself.
Right.
Stand up for yourself. If you believe that, whatever, or, if you think you're right, stand up for yourself, make an argument. I said, I never want you to bully anybody because that's not okay. I said, but if you defend yourself, I'm not going to get upset. And yeah, they know I have their back. I've stepped in once or twice for Nick. And it wasn't like they were bullying him. He just kind of like, they took advantage of his sweetness. That's one thing that all three of my kids have, where they're all very, 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 very sweet,
kind,
and they tend to, people take advantage of it. But yeah, I think you have to let them figure stuff out to a certain point, and just you build that support group. You build them up when they're little, and let them know that they can defend themselves, and you're there if you need to be. And I think that he doesn't have a mom or a dad, and they give him an orangutan and they named him Punch. What do you expect, bro? Come on.
Would you ever feel the need to go defend Nick in some Facebook comments?
Nah, hell no. I would never, dog. Like, come on. First off, he's not going to get himself in those situations, I don't think. Right. So you teach them when they're young to not do that.
Right.
If you're always fighting their battles, bro, how are they going to fight for themselves, dog? Come on.
Agree. Okay.
Don't bully me because you think I'm bullying your son. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree. At first I was like, oh, come on, this is BS. I was going to go get I had already told Desiree, I'm going to be gone next week. No, I was going to fly down there, bro. I was going to take a flight down to Japón, bro. Go visit, I don't know where it's at, but
somewhere, bro. I'm going to
find that little guy. I'm going to bring him home. Right now, that fool would be running around here running amok. But then I guarantee after a week, I'd be like, babe, get rid of this fool. This fool's annoying as crap. I'd start throwing him around. I'd be like, I get it now. That's brilliant, though. You said that's why you make punch. But yeah, in the end, though, it is human nature, and we have to let you kind of play out. This is of course, my opinion. I don't, I'm no
nothing more than
I'm no critically acclaimed father of the year, but I think it's a fine line. But
you got some awards that say great father of the year.
Yeah, but I don't think they're legit. I don't think.
You got credentials. They're certified 1 of 7.
There's one up there. There's one up here.
I think you find them in the Beckett book.
Anyway, so I do agree. It is a fine line, and you do want to support your kids, and you want to, help them as much as possible. But you also want them to, hey, like I do to my son sometimes. Hey, come on, like today, like tonight, you got a license, you got a car, you've been driving for now a couple of weeks. You can do it, bro. You can go get gas. You go to you drive to your friend's house or whatever. So, I think it's a fine line, but it's crazy how human nature, like we're all animals too. Did you see? Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think it was a documentary, but so Michael Jackson, he passed away, right? So
breaking news.
I guess this was like his people or something. He said Michael Jackson, actually, the downfall of him was actually the Pepsi commercial. You remember that in the 80s where he caught on fire? That was back when he used to have that Jerry curl. I remember growing up, I was like, Mom, how come I have a Jerry curl? My hair was flat, straight, like my son, like just couldn't do anything with that. He had tons of gel, mousse,
some relaxer.
Nothing worked, right?
You need some Soul Glow.
So yeah, I remember coming to America, that fool would come off the couch. Stuck to the couch. But anyway, so the Pepsi commercial left the king of pop with severe, I didn't know he was that burnt. I thought he just caught on fire, they put him out, but with severe 3rd-degree burns, and it led to his obsession with plastic surgery. I guess that's where it started. And also a severe narcotics addiction.
For the pain, right?
Painkillers, yeah. They say burning is like one of the worst painful experiences. And eventually that led to his death. So we point fingers at the doctors who betrayed Michael. I guess it's one of his handlers or somebody who knew him. Betrayed Michael by fueling his addiction as a way of integrating and ingratiating themselves with a big celebrity.
Wow.
So first off, I didn't know that. I thought the plastic surgery was just because he was vain, and because remember when he was young, he didn't like being black or whatever, and they were like, he always wanted to be white and light. So I thought it was that. But do you really believe that it was just that burnt him? Remember that whole thing, like Mike Pepsi burnt him up? There was like a cute little song or something. not cute. He got burnt up. Banger. But there was like a little song about Michael start or something like Pepsi versus something about Pepsi versus Coke, but Michael Jackson got burnt out. I don't know, something like that. But anyways, do you really believe that it was that, or was it other stuff? Or they just try to make excuses for him now? And then don't you think the real downfall was all the like accusations of?
Yeah, I would think that's a little bit more than him being in pain.
All right, go give me your like what you thought of Michael Jackson, what you thought of when he died, what you thought of all those accusations. I'm gonna check the recording, make sure it's going.
I was a fan of some of his music. It wasn't like he was in my top 5, my top 10. As far as the accusations, I think that sucks. I remember when he got burned. I remember the stories or whatever. I was little. I never gravitated towards him. I wasn't
really?
Yeah.
Dirty Diana?
Nah, dog. I think the only one, maybe Smooth Criminal.
Oh, God, that's a hitter.
Yeah. But that's that. And I mean, I feel like he lived a tormented life. I mean, I know he had all the money in the world and he had, everything that he could ever wish for.
Right.
But I don't think he was happy. I mean, his kids are left without a dad and they've got all kinds of issues. So I don't know. I think now, like, why are they even bringing this up?
Right.
Like, who cares?
Right.
Yeah, like let him rest.
Well, you know what's crazy is that I brought this up when I was doing this prep. Sometimes I go over the stuff with Dirty D and what do you think about that? Just kind of bringing the subject. And she didn't even know that he was accused of molesting kids. And I'm like, how do you not? I'm like, it went to court. And it was like,
I mean, it was even like one of them, like Corey Feldman or somebody. No,
yeah. Well, Corey Feldman got his back.
Hine.
No,
one of them.
Well, they both said that they were molested,
okay,
but not by him, but like by other people. But I mean, it went to court. Somebody
and he paid people off, right?
Yeah, he had to, because I told Desiree in one of the court hearings, because she was like, "Are you?" And I was like, "It was a lot of kids that came forward." I'm like, "You never heard of Jesus juice?" And she's like, "What's Jesus juice?" Yeah. And I'm like, he used to give supposedly, but
yeah, I
mean, he settled out of court.
Yeah,
but supposedly he was giving kids wine to get them buzzed so that they could, this is weird. I don't want to make a joke out of it because it is kids, but I have done that. I do that with Desiree. I'll, try to, because it's like when she loosens up, people loosen up, which is not. Actually, I'm going to take that back because we're talking about kids, and that's not. Yeah, stop laughing. But anyways, he used to give these kids Jesus juice, bro, wow. And they would be like. So then when they would go home, they're like, what'd you guys do? Like, oh, nothing. We drink Jesus juice. And they're like, wait, Jesus juice?
At first I was like, come on, bro. Why are you leaving them?
Why are you leaving your kids? Those parents knew too. And those parents wanted to pay off. Because like, bro, if your kid, any of your kid ever, I don't want to ever, I'm not going to say you, but just, you don't think it's somebody's kid got molested, the first thing I'm going to do is try to go kill that fool. Yeah. I'm not taking a goddamn settlement. I want you getting your ass in prison every single day. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if you're going to give me, if you want to give me a couple million after, okay, but I'm not letting you not be held accountable, and now I'm a millionaire, but meanwhile my kid knows that they can't trust me to take care of them. You know what I mean? And you're right. What kid leaves their kid with Michael Jackson? So he definitely went down in my eyes, and I was one of the biggest. Like, I burnt out my tape Thriller, the one.
Did you have the jacket?
With the white jacket?
No, the red one. The red and
no, I always wanted it. I always wanted to
with the loafers, with the white socks and the loafers.
No, bro, I because I couldn't dance, bro. I still to this day.
Only reason
to this day I couldn't dance. If I could dance, I would be like Corey Feldman. Bro, Corey Feldman's dressed like him still to this day. It's weird, but anyways, the whole thing is weird. It's crazy.
Oh my god!
And you're right. I think the main thing is, why are they talking about that now? That shit, let it die. It was what it is. If those parents didn't want to prosecute him and they let it go, then hey, that's on them. And it is what it is now. But yeah, that's kind of weird that it just came out. It came out now. But isn't that crazy that was actually a real life thing back then? You know what I mean? Like this guy with Neverland Ranch with it was basically like a Disneyland for kids. And then kids would come and stay the night.
Sleep in his bed, remember?
They would stay in his bed.
Big old humongous mansion, and I only have one bed.
Yeah.
27 rooms in one bed.
And they said that room, like to get to that room, there was tons of cameras. There was like tons of locks and security. Like you couldn't even get into that room unless you were him or his handler. So it was like, even his people knew.
Like you couldn't get in there unless you were no underwear on or something?
Right, you're out, So it's like, man, that's, yeah. Anyways, okay. The next one, Savannah Chrisley on The View said, oh yeah, I saw that. She said, it's hard for me to hear people call Trump a racist. And remember, this is a chick that her parents got off because they donated, he pardoned them. Yeah. Yep. So she goes on and says that he can't be racist because he saved one of my best friend's lives, a black woman who has been with, who had known him for like 18 or something. And then the host at the time was like, just because someone says they have a black friend doesn't mean they are racist. You know what I mean? Like, and so they started listening to stuff. And that's what's crazy with Trump is you could see, honestly, from the look on her face, she really didn't know. Like when I forgot one of the hosts, I don't know, those View hosts or whatever, but she's like, no, in the 70s age, what we talked about on the show, he was discriminating against African Americans and he wouldn't rent to them. And she's like, what? She's like, was that actually proven? They're like, it went to court. That's AI. The DOJ sued him. It went, exactly. It went to court and they had to settle because they had to pay out and they had to pay all those victims. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, and then also the Central Park 5, because they were black, he wanted them killed. And
the death penalty. He said, bring back the death
penalty for these black kids. And then even after, in the end, when it was proven that they were innocent, he still would never. He will not apologize for shit. He would not apologize, and he still won't. But anyways, and then there's a lot more, whatever. But you could see that girl's face, that Chrisley, I guess that's the daughter.
Let me ask you, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think?
Chrisley? I don't really know. I just, honestly, I think that's the first time I've seen her is in that. I'm attracted to white women. You know what I mean? It's probably that whole, what is it? How like they said again, I don't know if I'm saying something that's appropriate or not, but remember how it would say like,
I'm gonna say it anyway.
They would say like slaves would like kind of fall in love with the master's wives because it's like what you could never have, like that white.
That forbidden fruit. That forbidden fruit, dog.
That's exactly that forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
Like, let me get a little bite of that.
I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. Just like
Eve's fruit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro. It's why you got a crush on that chick? I don't know who that chick is.
You know what? I used to watch the show every now and then.
What is it though? It's like they're Christian family.
No, there was
Mormons or something.
I want to say they're Christian, but it wasn't. I don't remember it being like faith based, but. It used to come on, I think, after wrestling.
So
I'd watch like Monday Night Raw or something like that.
I might as well stick on.
And then because it'll just end and then it would start.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, whatever. And it's like, oh, what is this? Or like sometimes I'd come back from the bathroom and it's like, oh, what's on? And I'm like, oh, she was decent looking. She's not bad. But yeah, they were always kind of weird, bro. They had like this weird accent, and I guess they were like from the South, very like Savannah, weird, yeah. And yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I can see where she grew up kind of sheltered.
Yeah.
And I can see where she would probably think that.
Right. And wouldn't
but I mean, everything on file says otherwise about Trump. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
and then if at all they are Christians, how you're saying, bro, all that in the Epstein files, like you can't support it at this point, can you? If you're a real devout Christian, even the fact that it even if there's no smoking gun. Like, bro, there are girls that went on whatever record, depositions or whatever. So, like, if you are lying, you can be held. They can sue you back. Why did he never? People ask, why did he never sue any of these accusers?
Exactly.
Because you know why? Yeah. As soon as he sues them, now you got to go to court. You got to
bring the stuff out. Yeah.
You got to start bringing all the records down. So he doesn't want that. So he will sue anybody for like we're probably gonna get sued eventually. You know what I mean? Like he will sue anybody, bro. Anybody that you're like, not me. You better go put
what?
Hey, you better hurry. Go put the house in Laura's name or put the truck in Nick's name.
And there's an LLC.
But it's like, bro, it's crazy that he will sue anybody for anything. But all these women that come and accuse him of rape.
Yep.
I don't want to say anything. Or the Stormy Daniels, he's just going to pay off. Bro, you trying to tell me he couldn't have got out of that? He still ended up getting that. It still came out and he got away with it. So you think if he really didn't do that, you think he was going to pay Stormy Daniels? No, he would have been like, F you on the studio.
Well, he's been saying he's not. Well, first off, he never knew Epstein.
Oh, yeah.
He never met him. He never knew him.
Yeah.
And then,
he was photobombed.
I didn't meet him once or whatever. And then, but my name's not in the files.
And I never was on the plane.
And now it's like everything he said is just coming out. But
it's coming out. Yeah. It's crazy. And how you mentioned that's how you used to watch the Chrisleys or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how I ended up watching 90 Day Fiancé. One day I was just watching some show. Next thing I know, 10 years later, I've watched freaking 50 seasons of. I don't watch it anymore, but for a while, bro, I was addicted. But they started going too crazy. They started flooding the market. But anyways, okay. The next one because I know you are you're a human transformer. You like to go this way, then go this way. So I know you'll love this story. Your homie Shia LaBeouf. So I think we talked about the last one. He got beat up.
Yeah.
But now it's like every day I see more and more video stuff come out. And I guess in this one it came out. This was before he got arrested. But I guess part of the reason he got beat up is he was using. Let's see because I don't know if you use this word, but I imagine in your house behind closed doors you do. But he was using the F word. And when I say F word,
F-U-C-K?
No.
Fornication under control of the king?
The one that's bad towards gay people.
Towards gay people?
Yeah.
Like fugly? Like when you're dressed fugly?
Actually, honestly, I think they would. I think a gay person would rather be called that than fugly because that's
fugly.
Nobody wants to be called that.
Yeah, nobody wants to be fugly.
But no, F-A-O-T. The hard F, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's his thing. So then people are started. No, because they started bringing up, they started bringing up old videos, and when he gets drunk, he's out of control. They showed him. This was like during when they were filming Transformers. I guess they were in London, and they show him and he's in somebody's face and he's drunk. They were at the pubs or whatever, and he headbutts the guy, and people are like, "Come on, Shia!" And some chick's like, "Shia, let's go," and grabs him. It's like, bro, this dude's a terror. How has he not been blackballed? Because I've heard a bunch of stories like this. They say this fool's crazy. But he seems like that one friend that you don't want to go out with because they always get drunk. They always want to fight everybody. And then they start screaming that kind of stuff or the N-word. I'm not saying he said the N-word, but I'm saying they start screaming stuff like that. Crazy stuff that everybody...
Yeah, they go the inappropriate route.
Yeah, and then it's like, hey, you're going to get my ass.
And it's like, yeah, man, I'm guilty by association.
Right. So it's like, first off...
I didn't sign on for this.
What do you think about that? Is this full out of control? And secondly, do you have any friends or family members that are like that where you're like, okay, I'll go out with you, bro, but... You can have 3 beers or 3 drinks max because I know how you.
And then we're going home.
Does Victor get like that, or is he he's a straight edge? Good. That's
Victor's actually bailed me out a few times, bro.
Nice. Shout out,
yeah,
Vic.
Shout out, Vic, dog. You know what? I think I went down the same rabbit hole as you did because.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you went down that same path he did.
Mardi Gras, bro. 2010. No, you know what? It's funny because like obviously like. The internet is always ready, bro. It's locked and loaded. The moment any celebrity says something, does something,
here comes
they
it all.
Go in and it's like a deep dive. Boom, boom, boom. Right. And yeah, I started the same thing where he's outside of a pub. And he's like, yeah, she's squaring up on people. And they're like, what are you doing? Like, they're not even like going aggressively at him. Because
they're on different levels of drunkenness.
He's like trying to swing on them and dropping, whatever. I didn't see that one with the F word. I didn't see any of them where maybe the audio wasn't on.
They're all on TMZ.
Yeah, maybe the audio wasn't on. But I mean, I've known guys that are like that. I used to get kind of crazy on Heineken, if you'd believe that.
Oh,
Heineken for whatever reason.
Heineken or Guinness.
Was just not good for me. So I realized that, and guess what? I don't drink Heineken anymore. Right? But yeah, I've known people, shall remain nameless, that run their mouth. They get, especially when they get drunk, and they don't back them. They don't back it up,
right? Or
they think otherwise. Because I used to have a homeboy that I've seen him fight easily 5 or 6 times, and he's never won.
Dang. So why do you keep doing it? Exactly.
Yeah,
right?
Like bro, like what are you doing? Like I got to the point where I'm like I have his bag, but he's just gonna get laid out.
Hurry, get laid out.
Yeah, so he's just gonna get laid out and take off. Yeah. Because it's like, bro, like, what are you doing?
Right. Last one. Oh yeah, we're getting that one. Okay, I saved the best for last. What do you think? So Libby Dunn, she just signed with a new campaign. It's with Tom Brady's, I guess, team or his group. So it says the former LSU gymnastics star took to Instagram to announce to her millions of followers she's joining the performance brand co-owned by Brady in a major way. I don't know what that means. Not just as the face of the campaign, but she's also like an athlete for them, an investor, and a partner. So my question isn't just like, do you think she's hot? Because, hell yeah. But my question is, isn't it crazy how nowadays, 3 years ago, like she was just a gymnast at LSU. Nobody knew her. Then she started making TikToks and people are like, oh, damn, this chick is hot. But you could find 1,000 gymnasts across the country. Now all of a sudden gymnasts pop up on my feed. I'm like, oh, that bitch is way hot. Oh, that chick is way. Oh, that dude is way hotter than like. There's a lot. There's a lot of hotter people
Look
than,
at that. Oh my
than
God, that's a
Libby
boy.
does. And I do think she's hot, but I think it's more her body.
Yeah.
Just like she oozes that sexuality. But what are your thoughts now on this day and age where anybody, it seems like, if you kind of strike lightning in a bottle, you get hot like this. Now she's a multimillionaire. She's everywhere. She's dating that pitcher from the Pirates, that Skeens or Skink.
The next Dodger.
And he's, yeah, but his thing is up, bro. He's good.
Welcome to LA, homie.
Exactly. And then she'll be here. But what do you think of that, bro? That's like, first off, do you think she's hot?
I am not gonna lie to you. I don't even know who she is.
Libby Dunn?
Never heard of her.
The gymnast.
Never seen her.
All right. Well, then you don't have to know.
I will say, yeah, I'm assuming she is.
Yeah.
If she's got that many followers and I've never heard of her, I mean, she's obviously for a reason or whatever. Hey, man, more power to him. I think that if you put yourself out there and it gets you whatever it gets you, I mean, hey, man, you know, it's really hard to maintain.
Yes.
Once you get to a certain point, you have to. It's hard to stay relevant.
Yeah.
So if they can do it and they can make a check,
right?
Do I respect it? I do. Do I think they deserve it? Not all of it.
Like, is it like a talent?
Yeah.
Like, remember the actors and actors back in the day that had to come
yeah.
up the hard way and commercials, then the TV, and then all of a sudden, you know, now they're doing. Like, remember Leonardo DiCaprio? He was on Wonder. No, not Wonder. Sorry.
Wonders.
Damn it. Shit, Growing Pains.
Growing Pains. Yeah.
And so it was like that's how he started. But back then, you had to, you know, and
you had to have talent to get yourself
and you
there,
to build yourself up.
And the way it is now, bro, it's like
it's overnight now.
Yeah, and like I said, it is. I'm not gonna take away from it because it is difficult, obviously, to stay relevant. But it's like especially because I have the my boy Nico. He's a teenager. Cass is very in the mix still, and they know influencers by name.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Then I look them up, and I'm like, this fool's worth how much?
Yeah.
This fool has what? And then like some of their videos are like, oh, the homeboy's streaming live for the next, 2 days. And it's like, he's got this nice pad, bro, and these nice cars. And I'm like, and the fact that he can stream for 2 days or whatever. And
they get paid.
Yeah, and they're just getting paid. And then you see them, they're doing commercials for Prize Picks, like Drewski. Right. Or they're at their sideline, whatever, their court side. I'm like, dude, but like I said, it's not easy. It's very, very difficult.
It's work.
So it is
still
work.
Is work,
yeah.
Right. It's just a different route.
The only thing I will say this is that if I had a time machine, I would go back in time.
Back.
Maybe to like 9th grade.
Oh, shit.
And I would apply myself.
To what? Apply to what?
School.
Oh, right. Nice.
100%. Just so that I can get into LSU, dog. Bro.
Yeah. Hell
Have you seen that list of female athletes, bro?
Yeah.
Good Lord. Angel Reese, dog.
Oh, yeah. And their track stars are.
Anyways,
well, that's the way you end it.
Reality,
that's the way you end it. That was it, brother.
That's it, bro.
And guess what? We are going to keep one tradition of these quickies. No outro. And you know why? Because I got to piss my pants. So that's the end of the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, if you all like this one, give us some views. And we'll do this one again. We'll do another live, quickie style, hot topics of the day. We flow, we get down, we love it. I love it. And gentleman's hour quickie style out. I'm gonna go I'm gonna piss my pants or I gotta go piss, bro. So
well, you tell me, bro. Whenever we're done, we're done.
We're done.